In this video, I want to discuss how to fight sugar cravings. This is easier said than done, and I know we have every bit of intention to really avoid sugar at all costs, but the second your children are frolicking around, eating the ice cream or whatever the case may be, you sometimes just want a little nibble, and then a little bit leads to a lot, and then it is the down spiral effect. So I want you to understand that if you are going to just go all in and you're going to avoid sugar or anything sweetened for 30 days, it can really help significantly. However, it is not an easy process to do that. So I want to give you alternatives and suggestions in terms of how to really start your day off and what to do in the case that you are craving certain things. Because again, this is all about that healthy balance, and you should be able to enjoy things in moderation from time to time without guilt, but you want to do it from a place of control. You want to do it because, yes, I am craving this, so I'm going to have it. It's going to satiate my hunger for that item, and then I'm just going to keep it moving and get right back on track tomorrow, instead of letting it go into this vicious down spiral. So you should start your day off with something more savory than sweet, ideally. This doesn't have to be the case for everyone, but if you're really struggling with having that desire every single day, all throughout the day, to fulfill that sweet tooth, then you really want to set yourself up for success by having that initial meal be more on the savory side, meaning not pancakes, not protein bars, not protein pudding, not smoothies, and you're going to go for more of the eggs and avocado toast type of vibe. So this is really going to set your hunger hormones in the right direction, craving more of the healthy fats. And it's also important to not have it be carb heavy, because again, that's going to have you really pulling and desiring for quick energy, because again, when we have something that's high glycemic, it spikes blood sugar high and then it drops quickly. When it drops quickly, we are fiending for energy and we want it quick, we want it fast, and so that's going to be through simple sugars and simple carbs. And a lot of times that will have us craving the sugars. So you really want to be aware that what you put in your body really will predict what you are craving after the fact. And so you don't want to get in this vicious cycle where you can't find that place of control. Starting your day off on the right foot is going to set you up for success, along with understanding that having your body be in an optimal state, not deficient in certain vitamins and minerals, will really help tremendously. And so magnesium, chromium, and the B vitamins are going to be those three items that will really help significantly reduce your craving for the sugary foods, okay? And also understanding gut health. There have been so many studies showing that those individuals with a healthy gut microbiome actually have far less cravings for the sugary, really non-healthy items versus those that have a very poor gut microbiome. And so again, diversity with the nutrients you're consuming is going to be key for a healthy gut microbiome. If you're still on the fence, I do suggest getting that Viome test done, because that's really going to help you understand the foods that are not only triggering from an inflammatory standpoint, but they're going to also help you navigate how to really build up a healthy gut microbiome by incorporating your superfoods that will allow everything to thrive to where you're not craving the wrong foods and you're desiring the right foods, and you just feel very balanced and very satiated throughout the day instead of feeling so up and down. But again, blood sugar regulation is going to be absolute king there as well. And if you are feeling like you want to cook with something make something sweeter, then I suggest using monk fruit or allulose as your sweetener. I personally love allulose. It is actually very good for your gut microbiome, and it's going to help you get that sweeter taste, but without the cost of the sugar and the calories. So I prefer Dr. Gundry's brand. You can get it on Amazon. I will link it for you. And that doesn't have a weird aftertaste like the RX brand and some of the other allulose brands I've tried. Monk fruit is great as well. I just personally prefer allulose, but you can do monk fruit. Just make sure that it's not paired with erythritol, because erythritol is very inflammatory for a lot of people. It causes a lot of GI distress for a lot of individuals. So there's always that hidden erythritol in a lot of brands. So make sure you're getting just the clean monk fruit. Now, when it comes to getting that desire, if you do find yourself really wanting something sweet after dinner, then I would suggest you finding something that can satiate that hunger on some level, but it's not going all in and it's not giving you exactly what you want, because a lot of times then we can't really stop and we want more and more and more. So for instance, if you love peanut butter, I really suggest you maybe swapping it for almond butter, and that way you're getting close to the real deal, but you're not in love with it as much as you are peanut butter, and so a little bit will fulfill you, and it's like, okay, well, that was good. It wasn't too good, so I can kind of take a little bit and then be done with it. I personally think having good quality organic dark chocolate in the house is going to be key. Hu is a great brand, and they have these little chocolate gems that are perfect. If you can get the mini dark chocolate chips, you can sit there and just one by one, enjoy yourself, and it takes a lot of time to get through. If you're like me, you like to bulk eat. So just having like 2 chocolate chips or like breaking off a piece of chocolate sometimes doesn't do the trick for me. I really want to feel like I'm getting a lot. So if you're doing chocolate chips, you're going to get more. It's going to seem like more because it takes a little bit longer to go through. So think about these little things that really trick your brain into really, feeling like you're getting something substantial. And I do feel that knowing what you love and being prepared is going to set you, on the right path of success versus being unprepared. You see your kid is digging into the ice cream, and then there you go. You need something sweet, and there's no other options, so you pull for what they are enjoying. And so I also suggest, with that being said, to get your children flavors and options that you don't necessarily enjoy yourself, because again, it's so easy if you feel like you're not in a place of control. Maybe you are just really feeling deprived and you need something now, but you don't have anything healthy in the pantry or in the freezer for yourself. You're going to choose something that's not so healthy, and then you might feel guilty after the fact, which hopefully you don't, but you always want to be prepared. I always say go for the healthier option and do that as long as you can, and save your cheats for the real deal when you know you're going to go to that holiday party and your mom makes the best pumpkin pie or Italian cream cake, is what my mother makes, and I love it. So I want to wait and really enjoy the foods that I want to enjoy. I don't want to just have these one-offs, every now and then because my kid's eating some chocolate ice cream, and I don't necessarily like chocolate ice cream that much, but I want something sweet, so I'm going to pull for it. Just make it actually matter and make it worth it when you're cheating. And I don't want to say the word cheating, but when you're going off of your day-to-day regimen. But you shouldn't feel deprived. At the end of the day, this should all be incorporating some of those flavors and foods that you do love. So again, it's figuring out how to satiate that craving in a healthier manner the majority of the time, and then when you want to go in for the real deal. So I have done my best to supply you with all the yummy sweet treats and some savory that will fulfill your sweet tooth, whether you like carrot cake, you like chocolate mousse, you like pumpkin, I've tried my best to supply you with some of those items that will help you, in that way. But remember, this is all about balance. And if you do focus on the healthy foods, your gut health, the proper nutrients and vitamins and minerals, you shouldn't feel as out of control and as I need it now, craving this, craving that all the time. It will all work for the greater good. And I hope this was helpful, and we'll see you in the next video.